Hi, Christian Harris from MonsterMortgage.ca. I'm going to talk a little bit about the housing outlook for 2025 and what it could look like. My quick answer is I don't know. No one knows. Just be leery of that. I'm already hearing noise on the sidelines, some social media feeds. From the real estate side of it, from realtors saying, "Oh, the market's going to go up. You got to get in early." That's not new. Realtors are going to always be on the positive side of real estate and tell you that it's a good time. Most, not all, won't be telling you that you shouldn't get in. It's not a good time. So that's not new. I saw one of the CEOs mention that the market's going up because last month it's 3% over last month. Those stats can be skewed because sometimes that's just one sale, but it's a high end sale. So a house sold in the bridle path that made the overall average up 3%. So be leery of that noise when you hear that. Just the other day, Canadian Real Estate Association came out and said, prices on average are going to go up 5%, in the first half of the year. And I sit here and wonder, well, how they're getting that information, based on what? And I know what they're going to say. Rates are coming down. There's a lot of people who want to get into the housing market. I don't subscribe, and I could be wrong, but I don't subscribe that there's a absolute direct correlation just because rates go down that the market's going to go up. If I look at a small sample size of this time last year, fixed rates and variable rates were anywhere from 125 basis points to 200 basis points higher than they are today. So that's 1.25% up to 2% higher than they are today. And in the first 2 weeks last year, there were 70% more transactions done in that higher rate environment than there were this first 2 weeks in January. So what does that mean? Nothing. Doesn't mean anything because it's a small sample size, as I said. But there's not always that direct correlation. The interest rates are dropping. They have been dropping, and they will continue to drop. But the condo market is been hit hard. Is that going to rebound by 5%? I don't think so. Again, I don't know, but just be leery of these stats that get posted or come across on the ticker on your news that the market's going to be up 5% according to a real estate association. It's not that their job is to be positive about real estate, but they do work for the realtors. And I just get leery when I hear this. We have a confusing political scene right now, if you will, in Canada. We have a storm coming from the U.S. when Trump comes in to power soon with tariffs, and I don't know what he's going to do. I don't think he'll do the whole 25%, but he might do something, most likely, and that's going to have an impact on our overall economy. Yes, it will continue to push down rates for the most part, although that can trade. The economic headwaves can change at any time, but at the end of the day, where they're getting this 5% increase from, other than rates going down, is beyond me. And just be leery, because I think our economy could be in a bit of trouble. And consumer confidence is the number one thing on a big ticket item purchase. In 1995, rates were at an all-time low for that time, and no one was buying homes. Same idea. People were worried about their jobs. So I'm not here to say that there's going to be a huge problem in the economy. I don't know well enough what's going to happen, but I'm just here to say, just be leery of people coming out, throwing out stats and numbers and suggesting that the market's going to turn around tomorrow. I'm just not sure that's the case. Buy when you're ready. Don't worry about where rates are. Don't worry about what's happening out there. If you're ready to buy, that's the time to buy. And don't try to time it. Don't jump into the market now because you think rates or the market's going to go up 5-10%. Go into the market when you're ready to go into the market. So if you have any questions, give our office a call, speak to one of our agents. Thank you.